Statistics is ridiculously easy, but if you think it's getting a lot difficult for you to understand, then this video is for you. So in this video, we're going to learn how to find out mean, median, and mode in a group data. So before going to the math, we need to understand at first how to identify if something is a group data. So the most easiest way to identify a group data is by looking at the tables. So if we are given with some 2-column or 3-column tables like this, then we can easily understand that it is a group data question and we have to use these 3 formulas. Otherwise, we will go back to our previous methods, which we have discussed in the previous videos. So in this example, we can see that we are given with a table and we are asked to find out the mean, median, and mode by using this table. So if we look at the table, we can see that 2 columns are given to us, one for x and another for f. And we have to find out the column for f of x. Now, the rule for finding the missing column of fx is just by simply multiplying x and f. That is, we have to multiply 1 and 5. If we multiply 1 and 5, we'll get a 5, which is the first value of fx. Then similarly, we'll multiply 2 and 10. So 2 times 10 is 20. Then we will be multiplying 3 and 15. So 3 times 15 is 45. Then 4 times 20 is 80. And 5 times 25 is going to become 125. So this is how we will be filling up the missing column of fx. And then at the end, we have to add all the total values. That is, the total of fx you have to take 5 plus 10 plus 15 plus 20 plus 25. And that is going to become 75. Similarly, you also have to take the sum of fx. That is 5 plus 20 plus 45 plus 80 plus 125. And the result is going to become 275. So now we will be finding out the mean of this group data. And the formula for finding out mean is sum of fx by sum of f. Now, the interesting part is we have already found the fx and f in my table. So we can see that this 275 is my total fx and this 75 is my total f. Now, using these two values, I can easily find out the mean over here. So the total fx is 275 and the total frequency is 75. So now if we just put it in our calculator, we can find out that my answer to the mean is approximately 3.7. So this is the answer of the mean. So now we will find out the median from this group data. So the formula for finding median is n plus 1 divided by 2, where n is said to be the total frequency, which we already know is 75. Now, if we just put the values over here, it is going to become 75 plus 1 divided by 2. So the result is coming 38. Now this 38 is not our median. We have to find out when does the frequency overtakes this 38 value. When does the frequency overtakes this 38 value? So what does this mean? So let me show you. Look at the frequency column. We can see that the first value is 5. So does it overtakes 38? Obviously no, it's very less than 38. So let's take two values now. 5 plus 10, if we add these two values, it is 15. Does 15 overtakes 38? No. So this is not going to work. So let's take three values now. 5 plus 10 plus 15. It is 30. So does 30 overtakes 38? I don't think so. 30 is much more smaller than 38. So it does not work. So we have to take now four values. 5 plus 10 plus 15 plus 20. So adding all these four values will give you 50. So yes, 50 is overtaking 38. So at this point, at this particular point, it is overtaking 38. So that means the result will be 4. We always take the result from the column of x. So the point where it will overtake the value of x beside it will be the answer. So that means my answer is going to become 4. Because it is overtaking at this point, and beside this point, the result of x is 4. So that's why my answer of median will be 4 over here. Okay, so now we will find out the mode of this group data. So the formula for finding out the mode is most occurred number. So this means that the value of x which has occurred the most number of times, that is going to become the mode. So if we just look at the table, we can see that 1 has a frequency of 5. It means that 1 has occurred 5 times. Then 2 has a frequency of 10. It means 2 has occurred 10 times. Then 3 has a frequency of 15. That means 3 has occurred 15 times. Then similarly, 4 has occurred 20 times and 5 has occurred 25 times. So from here, what we can conclude is that 5 is the number which has occurred the most number of times. So that means the mode is going to become 5 over here because it has occurred the most. Or the easiest way by which you can do this kind of maths is that just look at the frequency column and identify the biggest frequency value. So the biggest frequency value over here is 25. So the rule is the value of x which is beside the biggest value of frequency is basically the mode. So we can see beside 25 it is 5. So that means 5 is the mode of this question. So this is how we actually find out the mean, median, and mode. Okay, so now let's see whether you guys have understood this or not. So I'm giving you a table in the screen and you guys have to fill up this table and find out the values of mean, median, and mode. So you can pause the video, do the maths, and come back to the video to know whether your answer has matched with the original answer or not. All right, so the answer for this question is visible on the screen now. So please let me know in the comment section whether your answer has matched with the original answer or not. And thank you all for watching this whole video. Hope you all liked it. That's it for today.